So, good morning, everyone. So, today let's talk about money in art. Or let me ask you a question: is there money in art? So, I know that it has been a dilemma to everyone, especially those who's an artist. So, let's be honest. We frequently believe that art is unprofitable, right? But what if there is a greater universe behind art? One that even enormous wealth cannot match. I think most of you have already felt being moved by an artwork, whether it is in a form of picture, a song, what else, a drama, poem, or even a novel. Once we felt moved by something, there's a spark inside of us that wants to keep moving forwards to something that will bring us more closer to the best version of ourselves. And the best thing about art is that art is constantly searching for that life changing encounter as well. That movement inside of you um, is the most awaiting moment for an artwork itself. So, um, what I'm trying to say here is that um, there is art in everything. Edgar Degas said that art is not about what you see, but what you make others see. So, I think the word itself would be the greatest artistic creation. People who are enthusiastic enough are able to explain it with great detail, and when they put it into practice, their work is recognized as an art. It could be painting, music, cuisine, fashion design, even labor. Extensive jobs like brick construction are forms of expression independent of an art itself. So, art is everywhere. Art is all around us. The majority of people believe that art is exclusively created on a paper. However, that is not true. Many of you might not be aware that what you're doing right now is a piece of art already. So, the second point that I'm trying to say is that art has the power to transform, turning thinking into doing. So, I have three stories to tell, like an evidence to tell you that there is money in art. So, first example that I want to share with you is the story of Van Gogh. I know that you are already aware or you already heard of Van Gogh already because he is very famous, right? So, the story of Van Gogh, he is just someone who's traveling to Paris but was greatly inspired by an artwork in the street. Yes, you heard it right, in the street. So now, his art style continue to be emulated by many artists up to this day. So, very amazing, right? So, second one, I know that you know this already. The famous KFC story by, I think, Colonel Sanders, the one that's found or created the recipe for the famous KFC chicken. So, Colonel worried about how he was going to survive off his meager 105 monthly pension check, $105. So he set out to find restaurants who would franchise his secret recipe. And then he wanted a nickel for each piece of chicken forever sold. He drove around sleeping in his car and was rejected more than 1,000 times before finally finding his right partner. So very, I think he's very determined, and also the passion in what he's doing. The third one, um, I know you know Harry Potter, right? So 3 years before the first Harry Potter book was released, J.K. Rowling manually typed out each version to send publishers. The book of Harry Potter, the first one. It was rejected dozens of times until finally Bloomsbury, a small London publisher, gave it a second chance. because I think the CEO of that publisher have a daughter who is who fell in love with the book. So um, the point that I was trying to say from the start is that art is everywhere. Once you have that determination to do something, listen to the voice within you. Art serves as a catalyst that separates facts from the perception and combines this with imagination to produce new meaning. In particular, it inspires people to use their ideas and thoughts to give a work of art the meaning they give it. So, um, in conclusion, they said art is unprofitable. We will not going to reach higher with it, they said. So these people may not be aware that art requires perseverance, determination, courage, and love to what you are doing. So art does not create money. You are right. It creates art, builds something within you, because art creates something and build something within you that will help you to achieve your wildest dream. So now let me ask you something. Are you sure that there is no money in art? Or you just don't have the perseverance, determination, courage, and love enough to what you are doing?